Welcome to my channel. Think happy, be happy. Subscribe. Like. The king who loved trees. Once upon a time, there lived a king who was very fond of trees. He loved trees so much that every year, he would have many trees planted in the fallow lands in his kingdom. The king said to his people, "Forests protect animals and the animals in turn protect the forests. And both, animals and trees, are very useful to man." To illustrate his point, the king would narrate the following story to his people. One day, all the trees in a forest complained to God, "There are many wild animals in this forest. Human beings are afraid of them and so they do not come to the forest. We feel lost without human beings around us. So, we request you to remove all the wild animals from the forest." God granted their request and removed all the wild animals from the forest. Now the human beings were no longer afraid of animals and so they started coming to the forest and cutting trees. The trees once again prayed to God to send the wild animals back into the forest so that they could protect themselves from human beings. One day, all the animals in the forest complained to God, "There are so many trees in the forest that we are unable to move freely. We are not able to save our lives from hunters." God granted the request of the animals and he removed all the trees from the forest. But without trees, it became very easy for the hunters to trap or kill the animals. As a result, the number of animals in the forest began to decrease rapidly. The animals then prayed to God to plant the trees back into the forest. God said, "Animals and plants are very useful to one another. They protect one another. They add to the beauty and prosperity of the earth." Through this story, the king would try to convince and inspire the people to save trees and protect them. Now it so happened that, in spite of the king's rigorous campaign to save trees, a farmer cut a mojito tree in his farm. When the king came to know about it, he immediately ordered his guards to arrest the farmer and bring him to the court. The farmer came to the court of the king and confessed his crime. The king decided to punish the farmer for his grave. He said, "There is a huge lake in our kingdom. As a punishment for your offense, I want you to plant and rear 10 trees around the lake, every year, for the next 10 years. All the people of the kingdom highly praised their king for his love for trees. The farmer planted and reared 100 trees in 10 years. Moral: do not fell trees, save trees. Grow more trees and save our environment. Please subscribe my channel and encourage me to upload more videos.
Like, comment, share, subscribe and press the bell icon and never miss another update.